It's Intuitive Jacob back to do a spicy weekend reading. For single and looking, as well as couples, we're going to be taking a look with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Crowley Thoth deck, the Romance Angels, and possibly a few Sibylas. Thank you for being here. Catch you on the inside of your reading. Hey, what's going on, Cancer? How you doing? It's great to have you here. Get you a look here at the board. I've shuffled and dealt, and on the left side here, with the Boji stones, I'm going to be doing the reading for couples. So, married, committed relationship styles. And on the right side here, utilizing the magnetic powers of attraction, we've got rainbow hematite and a piece of danbarite at the top to keep clarity. And this side is for our single and looking. So let's see what's showing up for our married couples first, starting with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. All right, Cancer. Two of Swords showing up here, and definitely looks like an offer being made here, and somebody's either playing coy or turning it away. I want to say she's playing coy here, but let's get a little bit more information. There's a nice look. I will also say too, this is a rather contemplative energy. Anytime we've got the Swords element, Cancer, this is like communications. These are things that go on in our mind a lot of times. This is weighing options, and it could also deal with air that's in our chart, how we communicate. Not to mention people. This could also have to deal with people. So perhaps it's either you having air in your chart or your spouse having some air in their chart, and how they might tend to act. But this can be like Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra style energy here. Let's see what the Thoth deck is showing us. So we've got the Princess of Swords. That's some more air. So again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and I'm going to say she here. We've got the Princess. Something's getting cut away. It sounds like for some of you all, this weekend might be a little bit about conversations, and I'm hearing it might be like a new way to instigate foreplay with your partner. So I'm hearing for some of y'all, it's like cutting off some unnecessary things and taking a lighter approach to the banter, because that princess is kind of, she's quick-witted and she's not afraid to get in there. She'll kind of get in and get out. And I hear it's like for some of y'all, it's maybe like a little bit of like a verbal spar that you might be having with your partner. Watch the communication though, because it could be a little bit sharp. Remember, swords do cut both ways, but definitely hearing that somebody wants to talk, and it might be like pillow talk. So if you're looking for maybe advice about things that'll go over well this weekend, I'm hearing it might be kind of fun. We see them pulling out different kinds of things that are on the bed there. Looks like she's got a hat and a sword, or some other object. You'll know what works in your room. Well, let's see what the Romance Angels want to show us in the Oracle. So we've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And obviously, if you're with your committed spouse or partner, that simply means that you perhaps know that that is who you're with, and that that is the person who is actually there beside you. And I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like just trying to find a way to spice it up a little bit. this card actually gives us a clue about, you know, prayers, affirmations, and visualizations that help bring you together. So I'm hearing for some of you, it's like learning how to take on a new sort of communication. And for some of you, it's like how you communicate in the bedroom. And I'm hearing just like even getting like books or things that you can like read to each other. I'm getting a really good hit on some ASMR channels too, where they show like couples massage and quiet spoken things, a little bit like the style of my readings here too. And I'm just talking to you all. But I'm hearing that like the subtle approach and some of these energies and like little sounds might actually be very stimulating for you and your partner at this time. Let me know what you think. This is a new style reading. Haven't done these before. I'm considering if enough people like them, doing these on a somewhat regular basis. So let me know what you think in the comments, will you, Cancer? I'd really love to hear about that. And yeah, let me know if it resonates. If you're interested in a reading with just your energy, I've got a special this weekend for 20 minutes, $22. You hit me at the Cash App. I'm also doing readings and sharing messages throughout the day and periodically at my Twitter account. So really appreciate you subscribing, thumbsing up, and all that. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our single and looking Cancerians here. Let's start with your... Actually, before I go here, I'm going to mention something. There were some messages, kind of like general style, that were coming up while I was shuffling for all of the water tribes, and I was hearing about some choices and kind of getting the same message for you singles as I was for Pisces about potential situations where you might have been faced with interference style energy. This is actually what was looking up at me. And it's a very mental energy. It's like kind of having so many things on your mind or options that it's almost like mental clutter. And what some of y'all need to know is you are seriously on the right path to a new start in the physical. That's the Ace of Discs showing up. That could be like a new romantic partner. It could be a new job. It could be a bunch of things. We're talking about love, sex, romance right now. And so I'm hearing it's sort of like a fertile energy for getting a start. And so it's going to have to do with things you can get your hands on. And I'll let you use your own imagination for that. We'll go ahead and pull your Tarot of Sexual Magic and see what's showing up for you here, Cancer. All right, so we're dealing with some cut-a-bitch energy. I will first say that the Queen of Swords has shown up. And when she makes an appearance, she's got a certain character and a certain posture and a certain charisma about her where she might be kind of hard, you know. She can be one hard bitch to deal with sometimes, and a lot of times it's just because she's been caught up on things. But it's like this one here knows how to communicate, and if this is you, you might have been waiting for somebody to come back. Whoever this guy is, maybe standing in the image, also with the sword, but they're showing me somebody who's like considering the past or like an idealized version of who should be in their life. And she's not big on mincing her words, or I'm hearing she won't cut anybody slack. You're gonna know if she's yours. But when she's made up her mind, it's like she is all in. She's very good at communicating, but sometimes she'll ice you out. She's like somebody who could really, really ice you out. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, that might be you, whether or not you got the swords in your chart. If you do have swords in your chart, or if you're trying to think of who this could be, most likely this individual is somebody that's got either their sun, moon, or rising in one of the air tribes like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm hearing for some of y'all, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Hearing Gemini big time. And that's not for everybody, but I'm definitely hearing Gemini. So let's see what else is showing up with the Thoth deck. All right, now I like seeing this because sometimes this is sort of like a cold energy here. All right, you know, swords are cold, right? It's cold. If you put a sword up to your skin, it's not going to be hot unless you add it in something hot first. But this sure is hot. We've got the Knight of Wands And charge. That is one hot, passionate encounter in individual. Oh, whew. That is somebody that's definitely got fire in their chart, and that is somebody that's got the passion and the fortitude and the endurance for you. And yeah, this is somebody who's going to be really hot. They might have a lot of fire in their chart. I'm hearing Aries for a lot of you. It could be Leo or Sag too. In some cases, this could be a combination of birth charts. It's going to be somebody that's got air and fire in their chart. Kind of like this full moon that we just had the other night. It's the Leo sun and a full moon in Aquarius, and for some of us, that's like it's the kind of incendiary energy that's going on for the next at least 2 weeks, this fortnight through possibly the next full moon. So full lunar cycle. It's sort of like if you had a blowtorch and an aerosol can, and you can make a big fire. But whoever this is, you're gonna know who it is while I'm saying this. I have to think that this might be somebody that's been going on in your life for a lot of you, just because these are more established energies. The knights in this deck are the kings, and so that's like a established relationship perhaps. The queen is definitely established too. And if that's not the case, if this isn't somebody that you know that's been involved in your life for a period of time, they're definitely at the top of whatever they do. They might be some kind of creative person. I'm hearing like writer, some sort of like advanced mathematician I'm hearing for somebody, but it's like an art form is what it is. And this is somebody who could be any kind of profession, legal profession, but whatever it is, they've got it together, and it's just like they're ready. If you're meeting for the first time, it's like you're going to meet at the same level. And fire and air go together. Fire can't last without air. So I hear for some of y'all, it's going to be like really stimulating conversation. I hear the word scintillating. Okay, let's see what our romance angels are showing us for you, Cancer. Make the effort. Okay, so especially if you know this person right now, I'm going to give you some advice. Go out on a limb just a little bit if you're into them, because I'm hearing it's going to be reciprocal, it's going to catch fast, and if you're looking for something that could last, it's here. This could definitely be a very highly passionate encounter, but I feel like you guys are also going to just meet in the mind too. And so this card actually says great love is worth taking the steps you're going to take. And I notice we're seeing like children there hugging each other and like telling secrets, and I'm hearing it's like, especially if you've been feeling like kind of like stuffy, like maybe you haven't dated in a while, or you've been like holding on waiting for somebody maybe from the past, it's like if that person didn't come back, something new is, and it's going to give you like vitality. You're going to feel younger because it's like stimulating how you get along with this person. And if you do connect in a physical way, it's going to be hot. That's all I'm going to say. I'm feeling it all over, and definitely worth the effort on that. So I'm going to just leave it there. I'm sure you have your own ideas and your own imaginations. I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know if it resonated. I'd love to hear that. Let me know if you like this series, because like I said, I'm considering doing it more if people actually like it. Appreciate the thumbs ups and every time you subscribe. If you like the style of reading, also hit me up at my Twitter account, because I'm doing more there. And if I don't hear from you, and if you don't want your own private reading, I'll just catch you again next time. I love you anyway, and bye-bye for now. We'll see you soon. Promise that you'll catch